श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So yesterday he said नाशयामि सर्वभ्रम उपादानस्य अज्ञानस्य ज्ञान निवर्त्यत्वात् उपादान नाश निवर्त्यत्वाच्च उपादेयस्य. So only the knowledge can destroy the ignorance, nothing else. And once the ignorance is destroyed, all the other effects of ignorance are as well destroyed immediately. Because when the cause is destroyed, the effect is definitely destroyed. Is it? No. The cause need not destroy the effect. Only the material cause, destruction of material cause can destroy the effect, not the instrumental cause. Instrumental cause is also a cause, but that does not destroy the effect. Like the potter makes the pot and the potter dies, does not destroy the pot also which he made. So, but if the clay is destroyed, the pot which is made of that clay is definitely destroyed. There is no choice there. So, since this is the material cause as well as the instrumental cause, this jnana, so this or ajnana, whichever way, if you want to see ajnana as the cause for everything, so instrumental cause is ajnana. So destruction of this ajnana destroys the effects of ajnana, samsara. So for that he gave deepa sadrushena. He gave an example of a deepa. So now he is giving you a clarity of why he used that example. यथा दीपेन अंधकारे निवर्तनीये दीपोत्पत्तिमन्त्रेण न कर्मणो अभ्यासस्य वा अपेक्षा विद्यमानस्य एव च वस्तुनः अभिव्यक्तिः ततो नानुत्पन्नस्य कश्चित् उत्पत्तिः तथा ज्ञानेन अज्ञाने निवर्तनीये न ज्ञानोत्पत्तिमन्त्रेण अन्यस्य कर्मणो अभ्यासस्य वा अपेक्षा विद्यमानस्य एव च ब्रह्मभावस्य मोक्षस्य अभिव्यक्तिः तथा नानुत्पन्नस्य उत्पत्तिः येन. Let us come to the yena, because this whole portion is like a cut and paste and little editing. Yatha deepena, because he is bringing the example and the exemplified. The example is deepa and the exemplified is knowledge. So yatha, like deepena andhakare nivartaniye, through a lamp, when we want to remove the darkness through a lamp, okay, deepa utpatti mantrena na karmano abhyasasya va apeksha. Without lighting the lamp, there is no other expectation of any other karma or any other practice. Without lighting the lamp, you cannot say, I will meditate and get this darkness removed, or I will do yoga and get this darkness removed, or I will do this pranayama and get this darkness removed. No, nothing of that sort will help you to get the darkness removed. Similarly, vidyamanasya eva cha vastunah abhivyakti. Why? Because whatever exists already, those objects are the only thing which are illumined by the dark light. Na anutpannasya kaschid utpatti. The light does not produce some new objects there which are not there. Tatha, similarly, yatha tatha, like similarly, jnanina ajnani nivartaniye, through the knowledge, when we want to destroy the ignorance, न ज्ञान उत्पत्ति मंत्रेण अन्यस्य कर्मणो अभ्यासस्य वा अपेक्षा. There is nothing expected other than knowledge. Other than gaining the knowledge, there is nothing expected, whether it is a karma or any practice. That is why we keep negating the practices of yoga, pranayama, etc., even japatapa, etc., only for the sake of establishing this. Otherwise, each of them have some utility or other. There is definitely some utility or other for each of them. We should not get stuck in those practices. That is the idea. Okay, so he says apesha vidyamanasya eva cha brahma bhavasya mokshasya abhivyaktihi, and this knowledge only manifests that existing self. It is not creating something new which didn't exist earlier. It only manifests whatever existed, which was veiled. It just removes the covering. That's all. That is why it says nanutpannasya utpattihi. It is not creating something new. The Brahmajnana does not create something new. Yena kshayittam karmadi sapekshattam va bhavet. Only if it is creating something new, there is always this state of it getting destroyed or it expecting some karma. If you want to create something new, you have to perform a karma. If you create something new, it is always going to be destroyed. There is no choice for you. If you create it, it will get destroyed. So it is a rule. So if you create, it will get destroyed. If you create, it depends upon some action. So iti rupaka alankarena suchito artha. So through this rupaka alankara, this alankara means in Sanskrit, these are different ways of saying things. You know, in alankara there is rasa, etc., different things. Like a shloka, when you read the shloka, see, it is better easily understood in today's world of SMSs and emails. You know, there is always a confusion what this other fellow wrote, and always a possibility of misinterpretation because you are reading from your mental state. So this thing is very important. This alankara is very important. A shloka written in the rasa of hasya should not be read in the rasa of dukkha. There is a laugh taste. There is a taste of sorrow in a shloka. Without those smileys, when you read a statement, should I laugh at this statement or should I feel worried about this statement? You don't understand. That is why you have to put smileys there. So here he says Rupaka Alankara. Rupaka Alankara means it's an Alankara where you bring in similes, the examples. So through the example you are presenting something, that is Rupaka Alankara. You are not establishing the same thing. You are saying this is something like that. Atishayokti. You are over exaggerating the thing. That is also Rupaka. That's a small difference, but that is also Rupaka. Now, like what? Like you say, Simho Manavakaha. This fellow is like a lion. You should not doubt about his mathematical skills, logical skills. Simha, he is like a lion. That does not make him fierce. All that attributes of lion. He is sharp like a lion. He has a tact like lion. That is the idea. So similarly here, the example which is lamp and the exemplified which is jnana, they are shown as similes to establish that lamp does not expect anything else, and lamp also does not expect anything else for illuminating itself. Similarly, the knowledge dispels the ignorance and illuminates itself, does not depend upon anything. Bhaspata, he is saying that. Bhaspata idyanena tivra pava तीव्र पवनादेः इव असंभावनादेः प्रतिबंधकस्य अभावः सूचितः. Bhasvata, with that word, like a lamp, when it is placed in a place where there is a lot of wind, the lamp will not stay bright. It will put off itself. Second, B, even if the lamp is flickering, that flickering light will not produce the same amount of illumination like a steady light. So, similarly here, the defects of asambhavana, vipirita bhavana, etc., the defects of that Brahman does not exist, oh, Brahman is this, that, etc., all these erroneous ideas and confusions, they are absent here. That is shown. They don't exist. It is devoid of that in that state he is devoid of that. That is said here. ज्ञानस्य च दीपसाधर्म्यं स्वविषय आवरण निवर्तकत्वं स्वव्यवहारे सजातीय पर अनपेक्षत्वं स्व उत्पत्ति अतिरिक्त सहकारी अनपेक्षत्वं इत्यादि रूपक बीजं द्रष्टव्यम्. How can they be shown as similar? Knowledge and lamp, how can they be similar? If you ask this question, he is showing the similarity. Jnanasya deepa sadharmyam. Knowledge is shown to be similar with a lamp. Why? Because swavishaya avara nivartakatvam. Like the lamp only dispels the darkness. Similarly, the knowledge removes the veering of ignorance about self. Swavyavahare sajatiya para anapekshatam. Like the lamp does not expect another lamp to illuminate, it illuminates itself. Similarly, the knowledge does not expect another knowledge to illuminate. So, utpatti atrikta sahakari anapekshatam. Like the lamp does not expect any action from anyone for it to illuminate the objects there which are present in front of it. In front of it means whichever direction. There is no front of it direction. So in this proximity, let us say in this proximity, similarly, the knowledge does not expect anything other than the rise of knowledge. Rupaka bijam. This is what is the similarity. This is what is the seed for bringing this similarity. Evam Bhagavato vibhutim yogam cha shrutya paramotkanthitah. Bhagavan's vibhuti and yoga, his greatness and his establishment in knowledge, both are shrutva paramotkanthitah. Hearing this, after hearing this greatness of Bhagavan, paramotkanthitah, his vocal cords are as though struck. He is now in a very, very emotional state. Paramotkanthitah, he is in an emotional state. In that emotional state, Arjuna uvacha, Arjuna says. What does Arjuna say? Param Brahma Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adidevam Ajam Vibhum, Ahut Tvam Rayas Sarve, Devarshirnardastatha, Asito Devalo Vyasaha, Swayam Chaiva Pravishime. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Pavitram, like that also you can understand. Bhavan, Purusham, Shashvatam, Divyam, Adidevam, Ajam, Vibhum, Ahuhu. Kahahu, Tvam Rushayaha, Sarve, Devrushayaha, Nardastatha, Asitaha, Devalaha, Vyasaha, Swayam Chaiva Pravishme. Param Brahma, you are that absolute self. Param Dhama, you are that absolute abode, substratum. Pavitram, Paramam Pavitram, you are that absolute purity, and that which bestows the purity. Bhavan, you. Purusham, you are the self. Shashvatam, you are eternal. Divyam, you are divine. Adidevam, you are the cause for everything. Ajam, all the deities. Ajam, you are unborn. You are not an effect of anything. Vibhum, you are omnipresent. You are all pervading. Ahu, this is what they say. Who says? About whom? Tvam. Tvam ahu. They say about you. Who says? Rishaya sarve. All the rishis say this. Not just they. Devarishas, Devarishir Nardastadi. Devarishi Narda, he also says similarly. Not just them. Asitaha, Devalaha, Vyasaha also talk about you in this way. Okay, they may have mistaken. But Swayam Seva Pravishme, you yourself tell me the same thing. So there is no doubt about your greatness. Param Brahma, Param Dhama. Param Brahma, Param Dhama means Ashara Prakasha. You are the refuge, you are the substratum, or you are effulgent. Dhama means abode, refuge, effulgence, whichever way you want to understand, you can understand. Paramam Pavitram Pavanam Cha Bhavaniva. You are the absolute purity, and you are the one who bestows purity also. Yataha, since you are so, Purusham Paramatmanam. Why it is so? Purusham Paramatmanam Shashpatam Sarvada Ekarupam. You are the Purusha. You are the absolute self. Shashpatam. You are eternal, means you are always unchanging. Divi Parame Vyomni Swaswarupe Bhavan Divyam. One who is established in oneself, one's own nature is a Divyam, divine. Sarva Prapancha Atitam. Meaning you are beyond all this creation. Adim cha sarva karanam. You are also the cause for everything. Devam cha, you are also the deity. Dyotanatmam. The deity means one divu prakashe, that is the root word. One who is effulgent. So prakasham adi devam. Meaning is you are self-effulgent. The Adi Devam, you are the cause for all the deities. Ata eva, since it is so, Ajam, you are unborn. Vibhum, you are all pervading. Sarvagatam, you are omnipresent. Tvam ahu iti sambandha. You have to associate it from the next shloka. Tvam ahu. Okay. Now, ahu. The 13th shloka. Ahu. Ahu means Kathayanti, they say. Ke ahu? Who says? He says, Tvam. About whom? Tvam Kathayanti. About you, they say. Is it good or bad? You are. Normally people ask, is it good or bad? He says, this is what they said. It is good. Ananta Mahimanam. Your unending greatness. That is what they say. Your unending greatness. So it is all only good. Who says? Because that is also important. Rishayaha Tattva Jnananishtaha, the rishis. Rishis means Mantradashtaha, the people who are established in the knowledge. They are rishis. They are not just speaking things. They are established in which what they are talking about. So they also say this. Oh, some rishis, they are confused maybe. Sarve. Bhrigu Vasishtha, all the rishis talk about you. Bhrigu, Vasishtha, etc. All the rishis talk about you. Tatha Devarishi Nardo Asita. Similarly, the Devarishi Narda also talks about you. Asitaha Devalascha Dhaumyascha Jeshto Bhrata. Asita also talks about you. Who is Asita? Oh, our Dhaumya, his elder brother is Asita. It is like listening to your mom when she is talking about some soap opera. You know, there is this character. When we say, okay, some character X. Who is X? X is a wife of a Y. Who is Y? Y is a son of Z. It is unending. I just concluded it as the X, Y, Z, but it is not going to end there. It is going to start again with A1, A2, A3. Remember that. So similarly, he says, who is Asita? Devala is Devala is who is Devala? Dhaumya is elder brother. Oh, you know, okay. So Vyasa and Vyasa too. Who is Vyasa? Which Vyasa are talking about? Because these educated people, I have to put it in quotes because these fellows who are academicians, they have different ideas. They present things in different ways. They say, "Oh, Vyasa is not a single person because he has written so many things. A single person cannot write." Oh, what is this? When Shakespeare, a simple person, he can write so many stories and poems. How can Vyasa, who is a rishi, not able to write all this? He can definitely write, and he is eternal also. Okay, these fellows will say it is mythology. Idiots. That is why he is presenting it. Who is Vyasa? Which Vyasa you are talking about? Don't have any doubt. Bhagavan Krishna Dvaipayana is the Vyasa we are talking about. Krishna Dvaipayana. Okay. Yetepi tvam purokta visheshanam me mahyam ahu. It is all this confusion. Why it is because the seat where the teacher sits, wherever he sits, that seat while teaching, that seat is called as Vyasa Pitha. And the seat where you place your book is also called as Vyasa Pitha. So based on these fellows are confused. Okay. Yetepi tvam purukta visheshanam me mashyam ahu. These about you. You means the aforesaid greatness. With endowed with all the aforesaid greatness, they say mashyama. They say to me about these you. Sakshad kim anyahi. Why should I bring in all the others? Anyahi vaktrubi. All the other speakers. Swayam eva tvam cha mashyam pravishi. You yourself tell me about your greatness. Atra Rishitvepi, though he is Rishi, who Narada is a Rishi, Sakshat Vaktrunam Naradadinam Ati Vishishtatvad Pratak Grahanam. So since you are also Rishi and Narada is also Rishi, but still Narada is separated from the other Rishis because Narada is the first Rishi. Not also is Deva Rishi. See, you have to understand. Manushya Rishi is generally Maharishi, Rishi, etc. But Deva Rishi means one who is born as Rishi. The Rishi among the deities. So that is Deva Rishi. Like Karma Ajanaha, Deva Ajanaha, etc. Similarly here in Taittiriya Upanishad it is said. Ye Devanapi Yanti. Like that it is said. Sarvam etadrutam manye yenmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdevana danavaha. Sarvam etadrutam manye yedumam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim viduhu devaha na danavaha. Sarvam etadrutam manye. Rutam means tadrutam kimapi nasti. Without that, there is nothing else. So, rutam is generally in the sense of absence or without. Okay. Now, with that meaning, see, try to understand this. Sarvam etad rutam. All these are useless. Manye, I think. Yen mam vadasi Keshava. That you talk about, O Keshava, all these are useless. That is what I think. No, this rhythm is different from the other rhythm. This rhythm is as in Ritakam Satyam Param Brahmapurusham Krishna Pingalam, the mantra, or Ritam Vachmi, Satyam Vachmi. That rhythm is what is used here because rhythm has two meanings. If you take the other meaning, it will become useless. Okay, Ritam. Ritam means truth. See, Satyam also is truth, Ritam also is truth. What is the difference? Satyam is worldly conceived truth, and Ritam is eternal truth. That is the difference. Shastric truth, eternal truth. See, your truth, Satyam, can change according to time and place. But that truth which is said in the Shastra will never change. That is why it is called as Ritam and yours is Satyam. Okay, so Sarvam etad rutam manye. Whatever you said is true. I accept it as true. I don't think it is true. I accept it as true. Manye here is I accept, not think. Yen mam vadasi Keshava, that you say to me, oh Keshava, I accept it to be true. Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim, oh, your manifestation, Bhagavan, your manifestation Vidu, no one knows. Nahi Vidu, no one knows. Whom are you talking about? Devaha vana danavaha. Neither deities nor the mortals, the human beings, don't understand you, don't know about you. Sarvam etad ukta rishibhihi cha, sarvam etad uktam rishibhihi cha, tvaya cha, whatever was said by you and the rishis, tad rutam satyam eva aham manye. That is true. That is what I accept. Yen mam pratipadasi Keshava, that which you tell to me, that which you are explaining to me, that I accept it to be 100% true. I don't have any doubt about it. Nahi todvachasi mama kutrapi apramanya shanka. I don't have any kind of doubt regarding your words. Tacha sarvajnatvatum janasi. You know that. You know I don't have any doubt. See, this is not that you know. This is not that like people, when they want to place their idea on your head, they'll say, you know it to be so. Now you have become, they have attributed this greatness to you, and you cannot accept it to be false. I know, therefore I should keep quiet. They will say whatever they want. Over. So it is like that a king who goes naked, but he is fooled as though he is wearing a very costly dress. Similar state will be ours. But he is not telling Bhagwan like that. Arjuna is presenting it very clearly. I don't have any doubt. You know it definitely because you are all knowing. Therefore, you know. Janasi. Keshava. Keshava. What does Keshava mean? Keshav. Keshav means Brahma Rudrau. Sarveshau appi anukampyataya vati avagacchati iti vyutpatti mashrutya. This is the derivation. This is how you derive the meaning of Keshava. What does Keshava mean? Kesha, first that word, and Va is separated from that. Kesha. We'll come to this again. There is a story. While explaining Panchadashi, I have said the story. The greatness of Vidyaranya Muni. Vidyaranya Muni has a Panchadashikara. He has written great many commentaries. He wrote one commentary upon Rudra. Rudra is a chant. Rudram Namakam Chamakam. He wrote a Rudra Ashtadhyay, they call. He wrote a commentary on that. Okay. So, and like always, he invites learned men and present in front of them this commentary he has written, whatever text he did, and there will be a discussion on that text. When he presented this text, this commentary, one old man from that group, he protested. He said, has your father written the Veda in his will to you? Has he willed it to you? Yes. Why do you ask? Because your brother writes a commentary on Vedas, and you are writing something on this as though it is your property. What does that mean? I'll explain. Writing commentary is not a problem. You can write, your brother can write, your father can write. That is not an issue. But you cannot interpret it in any which way you want. What is the issue? There is a word, Rishikeshaya cha. That word, our Acharya has interpreted in a way, and very novel way. Rishi, Vishnu, Ka, Kam Brahma. Based on that, Ka is a Brahma, and Isha is a Rudra, Shiva. So, Rishi Kesha is you are Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. In that way, he explained it. And that is what the reason of protest is. He said, how can you comment upon this like that? Why? What is the issue? That word is a single word. it cannot be broken because there is a check and balance to to keep this intonations of Veda unchanged. So they have different styles of reading, Padapata, Kramapata, etc. So in Padapata, first Samhita Pata, they read as it is. Then in Padapata, they break the words and read it. In that Padapata, they don't break this Rishikesha as Rishika Isha Cha, not like that. They chant it as Rishikeshaya Cha, like that. So you should not break it. And he immediately corrected, it seems. You think this is not a story which is heard from someone else. This is a story heard from one of the pontiff of that seat itself. This came out when somebody came and Acharya asked him, Chandrasekhara Bharati or his guru, he asked him, where are you coming from? He said, I am coming from this village, Ganapati Agraha or Ganesha Agraha, something, some place. Oh, do you know the greatness of this house, this village? This is the greatness. A man from your village had the guts to, knowledge to question Acharya himself. So remember that story and come to this place. Keshav. Keshav means Brahma Rudrauka, Brahma, Isha, Rudra. Sarveshav means you are the Ishvara, Lord of everyone, everything. Anugampyadaya vati avagachati. Because of your, this is not like what is this fellow thinking? What is that fellow thinking? What is this fellow thinking? You are not a mind reader like these fellows who do it for business. You, because of your anukampa means because of your love for people, to bless them, thinking about their well-being, you understand our state. Iti Vitpatti Mashra. Based on this, you know what I am thinking about. Nirudishya Aishwarya Pratipadakena Keshapadena Suchitam. This is what he is referring to with the Keshapada. Means you are someone with a great amount of Aishwarya, unlimited Aishwarya, supernatural powers, supernatural qualities, accomplishments. Ataha, therefore, yad uktam name viduhu suraganaha prabham namah hrishaya ityadi tattathaiva. That which you said, the suraganas, the deities don't know me, the people don't know me, Manushyas don't me, the Maharshis don't understand about me. What you said is true. Vedas themselves say, what does Veda say? Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. The words and the speech come return back without grasping the self. Iti. He, yes, Mark, since it is so, hey Bhagavan, O Lord, Samagra Aishwaryadi Sampanna, one who is endowed with all the great qualities, te tava vyaktim prabhavam, your greatness, Jnana Atishaya Shalinopi, even one endowed with a very great intellect, Devaha, even though he may be a deity, na viduhu, na api danavaha, they don't understand. Not even the human beings. Na Maharshi, not the Maharshis. Ityapi drashtam, that is also should be understood. So he just said not deities, neither the deities nor the human beings. He is including in the commentary. You should have to understand, even the Maharshis don't understand this completely. Yataha tvam tesham sarvesham adihi ashakya jnanascha ataha. Since you are the cause for all these people and you are with unlimited knowledge, a knowledge which cannot be compared with anything, therefore Swayam eva atmanatmanam vetsattvam purushottama bhuta bhavana bhutesha deva deva jagatpatehe. Swayam eva atmana atmanam vetha tvam he purushottama bhuta bhavana bhutesha deva deva jagatpate. Swayam eva atmana atmanam vetha. By yourself, you knew about your true nature all by yourself. Tvam Purushottama. You, O Purushottama, O superior among the men. Bhutava, one who is the cause for all the beings. Bhutesha, one who is Lord of all the beings. Devadeva, one who is worshipped by all the deities. Jagatpate, one who is the Lord of all the creation. All these are names. Purushottama, Bhutabhavana, Bhutesha, Devadeva, all these you can see in Vishnu Sahasrama, etc. So he is, after saying, you know yourself by yourself, all by yourself, without any dependence on anyone. You are so, he is calling him names in good way, because he is not able to say anything. So he just presents his greatness, extols his greatness, that's all. Swayam eva अन्य उपदेशादिकम् अंतरेण एव त्वम् एव आत्मना स्वरूपेण आत्मानं निरूपादिकं सोपादिकं च without depending upon anyone, you yourself, through your own mind, through your own inquiry process, you understood yourself. Yourself means your own attributed nature and non-attributed nature. Now, if you understood it through your own self, that is what is said here. And for what reason did Bhagavan go to Sandipani? Sandipani is his guru's name. Why has he, one who understood everything all by himself, go to Sandipani? It is to teach us. In the world, even now, when Bhagavan himself has to go to a guru, should we even talk about you and me? Definitely go to a guru and study from a guru, not by all yourself. Because idiots, these some fellows who think they are something, who don't understand what spirituality is all about. They giving up all the education, whatever they did, everything, and go wander around in the world without doing anything useful for themselves and others. Stupidity. So, to teach the world, Bhagavan himself went to a guru, proper guru, and studied from him. Not that he didn't know about himself. He knew very much, very clearly, but still he went to a guru. You have to understand that. So, Nirupadikam, what is that? What is that non-embodied self? Pratyakttvena avishayataya. Sopadikam cha niradeshya jnana aishwaryadi shaktimatvena. Your non-embodied self as your own nature, the embodied self as an embodied self or attributed self as that which is endowed with all the great supernatural superpowers, with all the greatness, with janasi, you know. No one else does that. No one knows about you. Anyehi jnatum ashakyam aham katham janiyam. When none of them, all the great rishis, none of them were able to understand your this greatness, how can I understand you? Iti ashankya apanudan prema utkanchena bahuda sambodhiti. So, thinking this with great love and so much of emotion, he calls him different names. He extols him. Hey Purushottama, tud apeshya sarvevi purushaha apakishta eva. Purusha uttama, you are superior among the men. Meaning, with respect to you, all the other people are inferior. There is no doubt. Ataha tesham ashakyam sarvottamasya. That is why there is a group in Vrindavan in North India, Sakhi Bhava. They have this way of worshipping Krishna. They accept only Krishna to be the male. Even though they are male physically in this, like in today's world, they'll say cross-dressing, etc. Because we are people who have, given names to even Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, etc. Called names even Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, etc. So this is because of devotion, educated, great, in they are in good positions, etc. In government and non-government other things, but they take to this path of devotion. They feel themselves to be gopi, and they show their love to Krishna. Okay, even though they are men. So they wear the gopi dress, etc., women's dress, etc., during that kind of that kind of that time of worship. So not always. Some people may probably follow, but I don't. I have not seen that. Tadapekshaya sarve api purushaha apakshta iva. That is why all the others are inferior with reference to you. अतः तेषाम् अशक्यं सर्वोत्तमस्य तव शक्यम् एव इत्यभिप्रायः. Therefore, it is impossible for them, but it is possible for you. Because they are inferior, it is impossible for them. But you are superior, the only superior person. Therefore, it is possible for you. Purushottamatvam eva durunoti punah chaturbihi sambodhani. That very word Purushottama is explained with 4 other extrolations. What is that? Bhutani sarvani bhavayanti utpadeti iti he bhuta bhavana sarvabhuta pita. You are the one who is the creator of all the beings. Therefore, you are the father of all the creation. Pita api kaschid na ishta. Even though somebody may be father, but they will not lead you. They will not guide you. They will not protect you. But what you are, tatra, for that he says, He bhuta ishaha sarvabhuta niyanta. You are the one who leads everyone. Niyantapi, though someone may lead us, kaschit na aradhya. He may not be capable of being worshipped. But tatra, for that he says, He deva deva devanam sarva aradhyanam api aradhya. Deva deva, you are deities of deities. Meaning deities who are worshipped, even by them, who are worshipable, even by them you are being worshipped. So aradhyo api kaschit na palayitru. Even though they are worshipped, they don't protect you. They will just cut you off when they don't need you. But you, palitruttvena na palita, you are protector. Therefore, you are Lord of everyone. Jagatpatehe. Hita hita upadeshaka veda pranetrutvena sarvasya jagata palita. You are the protector by presenting this, by creating this Veda, which gives you what is good and what is bad very clearly. Therefore, you are Jagatpati. You are the father of the world. You are the Lord of the world. एतादृश सर्वे विशेषण विशिष्टः त्वं सर्वेषां पिता सर्वेषां गुरुः सर्वेषां राजा अतः सर्वैः प्रकारैः सर्वेषाम् आराध्य इति किं वाच्यं पुरुषोत्तमत्वं तव इति भावः. So when you are endowed with these many great qualities, you are therefore Lord of father of everyone, Guru of everyone, King of everyone. In this way, you are the one who is worshipped in all these different ways. If this is so, Kim Vachim Purushottamattam Tavaiti, what should be, what there is more to be said about your greatness, about you being the superior Purusha? Yasmad Anyesham Sarvesham Jnatum Ashakya Avashyam Jnatavyascha Tavai Bhutaya Tasmat. Since not everyone can understand you, but you are the only one that needs to be understood here. Therefore, Vaktum Arhasya Shesha Asheshena Divyashi Atmabhutayah Yabir Vibhutibir Lokan Imanstam Vyapatishthasi Vaktum Arhasi Asheshena Divyaha hi Atmavibhutayah Yabihi Vibhutibihi Lokan Iman Tvam Vyapatishthasi. Vaktum Arhasi. You are capable of explaining Asheshena completely without giving up anything, completely, totally. Divyaha hi Atmabhutaya. Definitely your divine, Divya, divine Atmabhutaya. Your greatness, your divine greatness. Yabihi Vibhutihi, through which greatness Lokan Iman Tvam Vyapatishthasi. You are pervading this whole world with those very greatness. You are pervading the whole world. So that greatness, you are the one who is capable of explaining. Yabhi vibhutibihi Iman sarvan lokan yapya tvam tishtati, with all which greatness you are completely pervading this whole world and existing in this way. Taha tau asadharanaha vibhuteha. Those your superior greatness, meaning, see, asadharana, sadharana means general, asadharana means not general, so special. So that special greatness, divya, which are divine, asarvajnaihi jnatum ashakya, which cannot be comprehended by asarvajna, a person who does not have complete knowledge. This is how it is. Therefore, yasma, for this reason, sarvajnaha tvam eva taha asheshena vaktumarhasi, because you are sarvajna, you are omniscient. Therefore, you are the one who has to, you are the one who is capable of explaining them to me, to us. Kim prayojanam tad kathanasya tadaha dvabhyam. What is the use of explaining all that? That is explained in 2 shlokas. Katham vidyamaham yogis yogin tvam sada parichintayan keshu keshu cha bhaveshu chintyosi hi bhagavan maya. Katham vidyam aham he yogin tvam sada parichintayan keshu keshu cha bhaveshu chintyosi he bhagavan maya. Bhagavan maya. So katham vidyam aham, how can I understand you? Oh yogi, how can I understand you? By thinking about you always. And what are all the natures in which I have to think about you? Keshu keshu bhavishu, what are the natures, what are the different forms? Chintyosi, I should meditate upon you, I should think upon you. Hey Bhagavan Maya, by me, it should be thought over. In what forms should I think about you? Yoge, yogaha, nirutishya, yogin, he said. What does yogin mean? Yoga, what does yoga mean? First we have to understand. Nirtishya Aishwaryadi Shakti, the complete Aishwarya, etc., power, the supernatural powers, etc., Shakti, that power is a supernatural accomplishments, etc., that kind of power in totality is a yoga. So asya sthiti, that which yoga exists in one, that is why he is called as yogin. Hey yogin. Atishaya Aishwaryadi Shaktishalin, meaning one who has complete supernatural accomplishments, etc., powers. Aham Atisthula Matihi. I have a very thick brain, like thick skin, thick brain. These subtle things don't enter my brain. Therefore, gross brain, like that. Okay. Devadibihi api jnatum ashakyam. Tvam devadibhi, even the great deities also don't understand you. Katham vidyam janiyam, how can I understand you? One who has this grosser brain. Sada parichintayan sarvada dhyayan. In which way should I meditate upon you to understand you? No. Mad vibhutishu mam dhyayan nyasyasi. You take one of my greatness, accomplishments, and meditate on it, and you will understand me. Like as said in Yoga Sutra, yasa abhimata dhyana, meditate on anything and gain that samadhi. So you can meditate upon anything. So if that is the doubt, then he says, keshu keshu bhaveshu, in which form, which are the forms, chetana chetanatmakeshu, as sentient or as inert, in which forms, vastushu, in which forms, which objects, Tvad vibhuti bhuteshu, which are your greatness, maya chintyosi, he Bhagavan. I should think over you, I should think about you, I should meditate upon you. Oh Bhagavan, please tell me. Ataha, therefore, we'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.